Howdy y'all! My name is Reese and this is A Piece of Me, and today we're going to be talking about mythical creatures. Now I have no idea anything about mythical creatures, so we're going to figure it out. We're just going to look up on Google mythical creatures and we're going to talk about them. What are we going to talk about? No idea. Just the concept of mythical creatures. Maybe in a future upload we can go more in depth. We're just going to look up the general concept of mythical creatures because I have no idea. Mythical creatures. Okay. I put a lot of S's on that. What is the definition of it? Well, American mythology is rich with regional creatures, often called cryptids, ranging from the widespread Bigfoot and the blood-sucking Chewbacca to state-specific legends like New Jersey Devil and Mothman. Indigenous folklore adds deep-rooted beings like cannibalistic Wendigo, the stone-skinned spear finger, and mischievous Puckwudges. These myths often serve as a cautionary tales or explanations for unexplained phenomena in the wilderness. Okay, so it has a scary picture. We'll name out a few mythical creatures, okay? Obviously, we know Bigfoot / Sasquatch. A massive, hairy, ape-like humanoid reported across the country with high activity in Washington and Florida. Okay, so Bigfoot, I understand that is a big one. I'm not gonna put my input on it because I actually have no idea if he's real or not. I'm gonna say not. But we'll look into that one because that's a big major concept. Second one, Mothman. He's located in West Virginia. A winged red-eye humanoid said to haunt the Point Pleasant area. Never heard of you. Jersey Devil, obviously in New Jersey. A winged horse-headed creature with hooves said to live in the Pine Barrens. Oh yeah, we're looking at that one. I'm gonna say this so wrong. Chupacabra, known as the goat sucker. This creature is famous for attacking livestock. Okay, we'll look you up too. This one's 5. A Wendigo, which I've heard of. Minnesota / Great Lakes is where they resonate. A terrifying, cannibalistic spirit or monster from indigenous folklore associated with winter, greed, and hunger. I've heard of that one before. Skunk ape. Skunk ape. In Florida. A small, foul-smelling version of Bigfoot found in the Everglades. Champ, New York. That's what it's called. Champ. A legendary lake monster similar to Scotland's Nessie, resonating in Lake Champlain. Hi guys, I just want to butt in real quick. I'm so sorry for the photos that I could not get. I could not find any photos that were non-copyrighted. I will get better at this. This is one of my few first videos. I am still learning. Maybe I can find a platform that I can find some non-copyrighted images like the ones that I did get already. I hope you guys are enjoying and continue watching. Thank you. Coolio. Okay, so those 7 are famous regional cryptids. What do we want to know about Bigfoot? So Washington is considered a major hotspot with areas like the Olympic Peninsula and Ape Canyon near Mount St. Helens featuring prominently in sightings. Okay. Physical description reports typically describe a creature weighing 400 to 1,000 pounds, 7 to 9 feet tall, walking upright and covered in brown, black, and reddish hair. Okay. Evidence and sightings. While over 3,500 sightings have been recorded since the 1960s, including footprints cast and the famous 1967 Patterson-Gimlin film, no definition, verified body, or skeleton has been found. Bigfoot's not real. You're telling me that there's 3,500 sightings and not one skeletal structure? When people are digging in the ground, finding these structures of mammals that have gone extinct that we didn't even know about, and you're telling me that we have seen it in the past decade and there's no bones? Get out of here, I don't believe it. Okay, so I want to know who said the first sighting of Bigfoot, because I need to know. Earlier in the 19th century accounts and 1811 footprint discoveries also exist. So Jerry Coolio, the Mothman, a legendary winged red-eye humanoid creature reported to haunted the Point Pleasant, West Virginia area between November 1966 and December 1967. It was only for a year? It's described as 7 to 10 feet tall with large wings and a human-like body. It became a staple American folklore, with sightings often preceding the 1967 Silver Bridge collapse. Coolio. Initial sightings. The legend began on November 15th, 1966, when two young couples reported being chased by a winged red-eye creature near the TNT area and a former World War II explosive plant. Oh yeah, because that's believable. Observers described a man-sized creature with large glowing red eyes, sometimes described as a reflective like bicycle reflectors, and a massive wings that allowed it to fly at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, often without flapping. What? What does this thing look like? I'm Batman. I'm Batman. I live in the shadows. For Gotham! Are you ready? Batman. I live in the shadows. For Gotham! Oh my gosh, this thing is not real. I don't believe it. Cool concept though. Applaud. Applaud for it to even make it onto this list. Shows real dedication to that couple that found it. We're gonna do the Jersey Devil lives in New Jersey. The Jersey Devil is a 250-year-old folktale featuring a winged, horse-headed, hooved creature with a forked tail that haunts the Pine Barrens, emerging from 1735 legend where a Pinelands alliance mother leads cursed her 13th child. The monster is said to terrorize the region with blood-curdling screams. What? What? Often described as bipedal, kangaroo-like creature with deer antlers, bat-like wings, and clawed hands. What does this thing look like? Why is he kind of cute though? There's no way people actually believe that this is a real thing. What? Sightings reached a peak in January 1909 when schools and factories closed due to the fear of the creature. I'm not believing it. That thing's not real. I think out of all of these so far, Bigfoot is more realistic. That's probably why it's so popular. People can't concept the idea that a kangaroo bat-like creature is terrorizing kids with their screams. Alright, the next one. Chupacabra. 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 Or a goat-light sucker. A alleged cryptoid in the American Southwest, Texas, and Mexico, notorious for allegedly attacking livestock, particularly goats and chickens, and drinking their blood. Originating in Puerto Rico in 1995, this creature is typically described in two forms, a reptilian spine biped, or commonly in Texas, a hairless, mangy dog like cannon. Cannon? What the frick? Mangy dog like canine. What? Oh my gosh. That was bad. That was really bad. While early reports described a creature with spines from neck to tail, sightings in Southwest often featured a blue dog with grayish, leathery, and hairless skin. It is considered nocturnal and is blamed for leaving livestock carcasses drained of blood. Okay, so he's like a freaking vampire. Scientific explanation. This should be good. Biologists and wildlife experts generally identify chupacabra sightings in Texas as coyotes, raccoons, or dogs suffering from severe sarcoptic mange, which causes hair loss and skin thickening. The creature is frequently reported in southern Texas, once dubbed the Chupacabra capital of the world. Okay, are these things still around? I want to know. Do they still exist? This is a real thing people are looking up. DNA test on carcasses reported as confirmed they are actually coyotes, dogs, and raccoons suffering from severe mange parasite that causes hair loss and skin thickening. So it just seems like the last report was 1990. Okay, this could be believable, I guess. I'm believing in the chupacabra. I'm a believer. I believe in you, chupacabra. Okay, wendigos actually terrify me, so we're gonna quickly go through this one. Okay, so wendigos are described as a powerful monster that have a desire to kill and eat their victims. In most legends, humans transform into wendigos because of their greed and or weakness. Okay, let's look at this thing. Yeah, this thing is terrifying. I'm getting goosebumps even looking at it. I don't believe in it, at all. The wendigo is not considered real. But it definitely is a big thing in the folklore, so we're gonna leave it at that. Obviously, I didn't think it was real, so. Okay, this one might be my favorite. I hope it's cute. It's called the skunk ape, and it lives in Florida. The skunk ape is a legendary, foul-smelling, bipedal cryptoid said to inhabit Florida's Everglades and swamps. Often described as a small, 5 to 7 foot, 450-pound reddish-brown to black hairy relative of Bigfoot. It is renowned for its pungent stench resembling rotten eggs or decay. Sightings often reported in Big Cypress National Preserve dated back to 1950s or earlier, with some researchers attributing them to misidentified black bears. Okay, so it's just often referred to as ancestor of Bigfoot, which coolio. Behavior and habitat is believed to be reside in the dense swamplands of the Everglades. Some reports suggest it is a peaceful creature that may occasionally build nest. What do they do? I'm gonna put purpose. Like, what is their goal? What did they do? Serves as a prominent figure in Florida folklore, acting as regional swamp-dwelling counterpart to Bigfoot, often symbolizing an untamed nature of the Everglades. So I don't think it's real. It represents the mysterious, unexplored, and untamed areas of the Everglades. Let's look at pictures. This thing's ain't real. It ain't real, people. I don't believe it. I believe in Bigfoot, not this. Actually, I don't even believe in Bigfoot, but you know, it's such a popular concept. Why not? Okay, let's look up Champ. He better look like a champ. Also, that skunk ape was not cute. Champ, or Champy, is a legendary plesiosaur-like creature reported to inhabit a 125-mile long 125 the 125-mile long Lake Champlain bordering New York, Vermont, and Quebec, with over 300 to 600 reported sightings since 1960. It is often described as a 10 to 2,000 feet long with a long neck and humped back. That was really hard to say, guys. The appearance is commonly described as a long-necked, serpent-like creature, often compared to prehistoric plesiosaur. I don't know why I can't say that word. Sightings. It's a mascot for the Vermont Lake Monsters baseball team. Evidence. While no physical significant evidence exists, notable reports include the 1977 Man-Sea photograph, which often shows a long-necked creature emerging from the water. Let's look at this thing. This thing ain't real. This literally could have easily been looked like a freaking dolphin tail or a whale tail. This ain't real. At all. Don't believe it. What was the one that I thought could have been real? I think it was the Texas one. This one could have been real, the chupacabra. I can't say that word, and I've heard it before. Just can't say it. So that concludes today's video. That was the famous regional cryptoids. If you would like to be, or cryptids, if you would like me to make a part 2 to this, I could go into indigenous folklore and legends and unique regional tales. I can do a deeper dive on each of these mythical creatures if you would like me to, but that would be it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any suggestions for the next video, please comment down below. I would love to hear it. And yeah. Yeehaw!